Today, I have a strange question. Do you trust your family like a chair? Hi, I'm Cheryl Bassett, and I'm the Family Connection expert. And families tap into what I do to create an unshakable, unbreakable foundation that can support them through anything. And that's what makes today's question so important. So, we all sit in chairs. We sit in chairs every day. And when we sit in them, we trust that that chair is there to support us. We don't think about the chair. We don't wonder if the chair is safe or if it was made, and we don't look to see who made the chair. We just sit in it because we trust that the chair will be there to support us. So the question is, do you have that same level of trust, that same knowing that your family will be there to support you that you do in that chair? And you can take a second to think about that. While you're doing that, I want to share, because here's why I know how important this is. If you know my story at all, you know that my family went through some really challenging times. It was particularly around finances, and we lost a lot, including our home. But never once through that storm, that hurricane that was around us, did we ever lose sight of what was most important, which was our family. We didn't fight, we didn't point fingers, we didn't blame. We we said we've got the next adventure ahead of us that we have to do, and we knew that we were going to be okay and that we were going to do it together. So the question back to you then is, if you were to have that happen to you, would your family be able to just step into it with confidence and with just a knowing that you were there for one another and that you could support it? See, the funny thing is we all handle everything differently in many ways, right? And if you want to go from point A to point Z, that journey, right, each family member might handle it a little bit differently. But if there's a benefit of the doubt relationship and that you just trust in one another that you can get there as a team, then that journey, no matter how it unfolds, you don't have to be scared. You don't have to worry. You just have a trusting and a knowing that you're going to be fine as a family. So if those lines of communication are not in place for you yet, I encourage you to sit down, have a family meeting, and discover what those are. Listen to one another, support one another, find out how to support one another, how best to support each other. If you know that, no matter what life hands you, you will be just fine, and you will go through it with a confidence that when you get to the other side, you will continue to be a team, and probably even a stronger team. I'm Cheryl Bassett. I'm the Family Connection expert. I hope this idea, I love when we could take analogies and sort of bring them home. I thought this was a beautiful one to think about, and a way to look at your family and say, yeah, we've got this.